environmental action on part of the companies like Amazon and also Ford and Tesla, who are promoting all the e-vehicles on the roads. But I've been hearing, particularly on a very controversial documentary called Planet of the Humans, that they use the same fossil fuels that they use for combustible vehicles to make these e-vehicles, these Model S's, Model X's that you keep seeing on the roads. But that, I don't know, that might be a bit too controversial for you to say.
I mean, no, I mean, come on. Electric cars, man. All the automobile industry and also the new players like Tesla and Elon Musk, what a weird dude that guy is. But all they're doing is just replacing the cars we had with new cars, and then they're electric. Okay, great. That eliminates emissions. Great. But they still occupy urban space. They still run over people and kill them. They still make people feel unsafe in a city when they're blowing past at 30 miles an hour, 50 kilometers per hour, right? They still do all of these other things which we don't want anymore. So all it is one little aspect of it that they fix. And then you have the whole problem with, I got a friend of mine in San Francisco. He's a professor. He's been researching electric energy. Like if every car in America was electric tomorrow, like that, you would need 50 new nuclear power plants to power all that electricity. Then you add to that the Bitcoin and all the servers and everything that they need. We have this outrageous demand for electricity, and it's growing, and nobody's figured that out. It's like we invented frozen food, but we haven't invented the freezer yet. Like we don't know how to do it. So it's the same in Europe. We're going to need 50 nuclear power plants if all the cars went electric. And then where do the components come from? Nickel from Russia, lithium from South America, magnesium from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Like, they're coming from weird places, and we're not questioning the working conditions, the fact that we're just taking more stuff out of the earth. It's just different stuff we're taking out of the earth, man. And so it's just this it's a wolf in sheep's clothing all over again. So we know how to do things. We have public transport. We have bicycles as solutions in cities. Combining the two as well. So we're still just staring into the last century, thinking that was a good idea. When there's other people, luckily, that are looking forward, thinking, okay, we got to do things differently now because we screwed up so bad. And electric cars are just still screwing it up, right? Just with one little thing that's good about them is that but totally the wrong mentality if we're going to plan our cities for the future. I say we have to go back to the future. Before we invented the automobile, we were rational humans, right? We responded to the immediate needs of our citizens in our cities. The car came along and changed everything. We started thinking like, huge motorways and, national highway networks. Oh, we need parking now. It was really the biggest screw up in the history of Homo sapiens, putting cars into cities. Nothing before, nothing since has ever had such a massive impact on the way that we think about our cities. 7,000 years, the thinking was the same. Large and small cities was the same kind of ideology, the same kind of practical approach. Cars came along, screwed that up. It's time to go back to the future, back to a time when we were rational and intelligent human beings, knowing how to plan cities well, and take those ideas and put them into our cities today. That's really where we need to go now.
Amazon's been putting all these crazy ads saying that we support promote the 10-year pledge, and then he goes to that sort of vanity project of sending his Blue Apron spaceship up to the ionosphere. As see, look at me, we didn't use the carbon emissions. That's not the right way to go about environmentalism, even if it seems like it is. Or what do you think about the? Oh no, go ahead. What are you going to say?
No. What? Ask me the question, man. What do I think about what?